Welcome back to our channel, Coin Lovers. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history of one of America's most collected coins, the US quarter dollar, and how the year 1965 became a turning point in its story. Let's start from the beginning. The quarter dollar, worth 25 cents, has been part of American currency since 1796. Over the centuries, its design and composition have changed many times, each change reflecting the nation's growth, technology, and even its struggles. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about 1965? Well, 1965 marks one of the most important years in U.S. coinage history. Until that year, quarters were made of 90% silver and 10% copper. But due to the rising price of silver in the early 1960s, the cost of making coins began to exceed their actual face value. People even started hoarding silver coins, expecting their melt value to go up. To solve this crisis, the U.S. government passed the Coinage Act of 1965. This law eliminated silver from the quarter and replaced it with a clad composition, a sandwich of copper and nickel layers. The new quarter had a pure copper core, coated with copper nickel on both sides, giving it the same silvery look but at a much cheaper cost. The 1965 quarter became the first modern clad coin in American history. It was lighter, less valuable in metal content, but more practical for everyday use. Now, the 1965 quarter also comes with a bit of mystery. Because of the transition from silver to clad metal, a few 1965 quarters were accidentally struck on 1964 silver planchets, meaning they were made using leftover silver blanks from the previous year. These rare error coins are worth thousands of dollars today, depending on their condition and weight. If you ever find a 1965 quarter that feels slightly heavier or has a different ring when dropped, it might just be one of those rare silver errors. Fast forward to the late 1990s, the U.S. Mint launched something that would make quarters exciting again, the State Quarters Program, which began in 1999. This program celebrated all 50 U.S. states, releasing 5 new designs each year until 2008. Each state quarter displayed a unique image on the reverse side, representing its history, culture, or landmarks. From Delaware's Caesar Rodney on horseback to California's Yosemite Valley, the State Quarters Program became a massive success. It turned millions of Americans, young and old, into coin collectors. More than 140 million people participated, and the U.S. Mint estimates that over 34 billion state quarters were produced. And here's the interesting link: none of this would have been possible without that 1965 change in coinage. The introduction of the clad quarter made it affordable to produce so many new designs over the years. In a way, the 1965 quarter laid the foundation for modern U.S. coin collecting. It marked the end of the silver era and the beginning of innovation in American coin design. Today, the quarter dollar remains one of the most widely used coins in America, a symbol of the nation's history in the palm of your hand.